figured I'd act, I figured I'd sing, until I learned this industry is more than it seems. I wanted to teach, I wanted to serve. You taught me not to find it from the call that I heard. I wanted to write, I wanted to rhyme. You let me know that I do all I wanted in time. I sought to achieve and really be heard. From daring me to dream, indeed you gave me the nerve, and you equipped me. Yes, you equipped me. So this is simply a brief epiphany. Yo, dear mama, I hate the fact I waited 2 years too long to make the song about the basics. Instilled in me some rudimentary to say it, but the speaking from the heart is only natural. I play this. Back then, way before I graduated, my deepest sad fear was that my talent could be wasted. I kicked it with some pins, but it was clear what they were chasing. I didn't want to go, but got exposed in arts matrix, showcasing our talents and our voices. They took us to the studio, that's when I helped to write choices worth dying for, even a jingle for asteroids, man. Even though I grew, already knew my pen was poison. Overjoyed when the audience did listen to me exchanging lines with a cast so exquisite, delivering the rhymes from the raps I had written in time. This had landed as a backers edition. Listen, little me wasn't tripping. I started high school, but still this had my full attention. As I tell the story, there's one thing I need to mention. The date of the event was 9/13/96, man. Need to say more. Ral had dropped, so our final time performing was a monumental flop, with the host of cast members still crying over pocket. Calmly looked me in the eyes and said, Vonnie, don't stop. Tick-tock, high school came next, so I attended 4 years and then I graduated X. Next step was off to college, getting knowledge with the rest. When I applied to graduate, it was a monumental mess. With flex, wasn't dead just yet. I was left high and dry by higher ed's complex. Backstep, gotta hustle to survive, I guess, without a clue what I was gonna do next. I figured I'd act, I figured I'd sing, until I learned this industry is more than it seems. I wanted to teach, I wanted to serve. You taught me not to find it from the call that I heard. I wanted to write, I wanted to rhyme. You let me know that I do all I wanted in time. I sought to achieve and really be heard. From daring me to dream, indeed you gave me the nerve, and you equipped me. Yes, you equipped me. So this is simply a brief epiphany.
Now what was I to do? Was running short of cash with just a quarter left of school. I needed something fast, that burst our bill was coming due, and the emergency fund unit was gunning for me too. Ooh, not gonna cause my mama any sorrow by stressing, pressing about whatever dollars I could borrow. Even though I got rent, food, insurance for the auto, everything will work out cool. I got an interview tomorrow. Never did I think with broken things that I would fly, but that Friday interview began my tenure at the Y. I knew it was a win. My constant grin would signify that I was into something big. Lynn, and here's the reason why. The gifts that I would give you did impart my shine, my drive, my kindness, art. True mix of your grit, your grind, your smart, your slick, your wit, your mind, your heart. Yeah, it's kinda cool, mama. The kids are kicking with her just like me and you, mama. Though some people want her down and others even count them out. Through this mentorship, I'm giving them the tools, mama. Facts, impact, even through the frustration. A brother kept his cool, went back to school and graduated. I didn't wanna walk and even talked about vacating, but I did it anyway because I knew you'd be elated. Demonstrated with some monumental acts, never minding my accomplishment by passing it with tact. Same cat who would gladly get the shirt from off his back and then venture to the booth, pull up a track and then snap. You're responsible in part, mama. You poured in me from the start, mama. From a myriad of arcs, be it spirit, minor art. The next thing that we'll examine Noah's heart, mama. Word.
I figured I'd act, I figured I'd sing, until I learned this industry is more than it seems. I wanted to teach, I wanted to serve. You taught me not to find it from the call that I heard. I wanted to write, I wanted to rhyme. You let me know that I do all I wanted in time. I sought to achieve and really be heard. From daring me to dream, indeed you gave me the nerve, and you equipped me. Yes, you equipped me. So this is simply a brief epiphany.
In what world does a little ghetto kid with breathing problems see a lane he could maintain a self-proclaimed MC and prodigy, back himself an undergrad degree in sociology, then slightly circle back to grab his master's in psychology? Anomaly, but when those talents are combined with a certain sense of service and a fortified with drive to connect with opportunity through unity with thriving some senses, it's elusive, Lynn, although I know you try. I have my book around you like the journal when alone, deep thought and reflection in your letters, prose and poems. You had a true talent as the evidence it shows, and when we both picked up a pen, that's when we felt the most at home. It only makes sense that you had to give too, almost like like you kept it here, cause these were things we never knew, like unsolved mysteries, eventually reviewed from a very different lens, and then artistically we grew. Ooh, trying to true was kinda dope, Lynn. That these skits that you bestow can help me cope, Lynn. Even in my darkest hours, see, I always been empowered by the strength to topple towers with my ghost pen. Lynn, you advocated for the kids you did without. Single parents with some merit, but they didn't have a spouse. Cats without a place to live would sometimes visit at a house, and when your worst fell under fears, you persevered and didn't pout. You stood out, knowing life ain't fair. From the stories that you shared, you were certainly aware crisis is ever urgent, that's the burden that we bear, however fervently, but still you had the courtesy to care. As I stare at old throwback pics, ball cap turned back way before you got sick. Sacrifice as a lesson, it's a blessing, let it stick, and then it in this all left me well equipped.
God gave you a job, you did it unsung, and molded 3 birds so much more than a song. Whenever I'm bummed or feeling alone, I get into the zone and then I put it in poems. You nurture my mind, supporting my art. The lessons over time are fortified in my heart and leaving your mark. I know that you cared for taking on your legacy, you left me prepared and you equipped me. Yes, you equipped me. So this is simply a brief epiphany.
So if there's one story that perfectly illustrates how Mom kind of wrote for us, it was the summer of '96, and I was in Arts Matrix, so I was in my creative bag, and De La Soul's Ring 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 Ha 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 had recently come out. For those of you who don't know, it's the joint that goes kind of like this. Hey, how you doing? Sorry I can't get through, but if you leave your name and your number, then I'll get back to you. And I was inspired by that, so I had my own rhyme that I put on the outbound message on our answering machine, the old tape answering machines, and it went like, hey, how you doing? You reached the Calhouns, we're not here right now, but we'll be back real soon. You called us up on the telephone, so leave your message and your number at the sound of the tone. And our step-grandmother called, and she hated the message, and she actually demanded that my mom erase the message. And my mom, being the person that she was, you didn't mess with her 3 birds, so she left that as the outbound message for the rest of the summer. Again, she's just always riding for us, and I always appreciate that, and I never forget that, Lynn. I'll never forget you. We're gonna honor your memory. Still got these things in the work. I'm gonna get this scholarship up and going as soon as I get my act together. But no, the impact is definitely felt. Never be forgotten, man. Missing you. Love.